Chapter 10 is related to the molecular geometry of the molecule, right? Molecular geometry, chemical bonding and molecular geometry. Molecular geometry we cannot determine unless we should know the Lewis structure. If you don't know how to make the Lewis structure, you cannot determine the molecular geometry of any molecule. What actually is this one? What is molecular geometry? The valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. We will use this theory in this chapter, chapter 10.1 only. VSEPR theory. What is VSEPR theory? V valence, S for shell, E for electron, P for pair, R for repulsion. So what is telling that? Valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. So valence shell electron. So we have to study only for the geometry of the molecule about the valence shell electron. So we have to arrange valence shell electron, we have to arrange in such a way that the distance will be very high. Suppose two electron we can put like this, maximum apart, 180-degree angle. Okay, suppose you have 3 electrons. So maximum 3 electron we can put like this, apart from each other, right? This is 90-degree angle. Suppose 4 electron, 60 or 90, 60 degree. 4 electron, then we can put apart like this, 4 electron square. This is triangle. It is like this, maximum. So it will make the interaction between two electrons will be very less. I cannot write this one, I cannot put like this, as I told you in the Lewis structure, if you remember, that I cannot put like this. You have to arrange, you have to place the electron in such a way that the interaction between electron will be less. Okay, so we have to study like this, valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. What is this? Predict the geometry of the molecule from the electrostatic repulsion. Electrostatic repulsion between electron bonding and non-bonding pairs. What is bonding? Bonding, as I told you, these are the bonding. They will make bond. These are the bonding. Non-bonding, these two electrons non-bonding. So the interaction between bonding and non-bonding, that is known as repulsion between the electron, either bonding or non-bonding. So that electron repulsion will be minimized in such a way that we will get the molecule geometry of the molecule. Anybody understand about the VSEPR theory? What is this VSEPR theory? What is VSEPR?
I believe it's how electrons should be depends on the valence shell electron.
How you place the electron between different electrons, right? To minimize the distance, right? Yeah, maximum distance. To minimize interaction. Maximum distance and minimize interaction, right? So in such a way that the geometry is formed, that is known as molecular geometry. All right. So now we have different type of geometry without lone pair and with lone pair. So first I will explain you with lone pair, without lone pair. Lone pair means this. This is the lone pair. Lone pair on central atom. You know, as I told you, the central atom in the Lewis structure, what will be the central atom? It has the lowest electronegativity. You remember that?
Yes.
So that, you know, after making the Lewis structure, is there any lone pair of electron are present on the central atom? The geometry will be changed. If there is no electron on the central atom, then the molecular geometry will be different. Okay, then I will explain you one by one. So this is a different type of AB2, AB3, AB4, AB5. So I will explain now. General terminology we have to write here. AB2 type, AB3 type, AB4 type, AB5, AB6, only this one. So AB2 type, just we can write this is the central atom, A is the central atom, and B is the side atom. Central and side atom. So we can write here like this, A and B here and B here. So we can write like this, AB2 type. This is A, B, C and B. We can, we can put apart this B from another B, right? Like the triangle. A. All right. This is a kind of square. AB4 type, AB5 type, AB5, AB5 type, all right, AB6 type, is this clear, the picture?
Yes, clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Now AB, these are, AB2 type is linear. The geometry of the molecule is linear. This is trigonal planar. This is tetrahedral, 4. This is trigonal bipyramidal. Now this is octahedral. So you have to memorize only on the basis of this. You can say, sir, the geometry of this molecule is this. If first you draw the Lewis structure and you will not find any lone pair of electron on the central. This is the without lone pair of electron on the central. I did not put any lone pair of electron, right? Remember? Yeah. There is no any electron on the central atom A without lone pair of electron. These are simple geometry: linear, trigonal planar, tetrahedral, trigonal bipyramidal, and octahedral. But once any lone pair of electron is present in the central atom, it will change the geometry, not the The geometry, not the linear, but different geometry. Suppose, now first let me finish this. And you have to memorize this one. So AB2 type here, look at here. So number of side or bonded to central atom, how many? 2. Is it clear? This is 2 means what?
Two atoms, maybe like AB2.
Yeah, 2 atoms, right? Like this. So there are number of atoms bonded to the central atom, there are 2. The lone pair of electron, as I told you, nothing, 0. There is no lone pair of electron on the central atom. Clear? Alright, now you have to arrange this B, we can put like this, because this is the bonded. So this is 180-degree angle and is known as linear. The arrangement of the electron pair is linear, and also molecular geometry is linear. Molecular geometry cannot be changed because of there is no central, no electrons pair are present on the central atom, right? So I am just talking about the geometry without lone pair of electron present on the central atom. This is an example, BeCl2. So BeCl2, this is an example here, BeCl2. So this geometry you cannot determine unless you know how to write the Lewis structure. So first you write the Lewis structure, then you write the geometry of the molecule. Only you can understand on the basis of Lewis structure whether the central atom has lone pair of electron, yes or no. If it has lone pair of electron, the geometry will be different. If it doesn't have lone pair of electron, the geometry will be different. So Lewis structure, how you write first BeCl2. BeCl2. So there are 5 points I told you in the last. Remember the points? Number 1. What are the 5 points?
Activity. Check which one is least electron.
No, that is second point. First point is what?
Distribute electrons.
Electrons. Valence electron you have to determine. Valence electron you have to determine. So now beryllium. Beryllium, how much? How many valence electron you have? 1s2, 2s2, right?
Yes.
Atomic number 4. So there are beryllium 4 atomic numbers. So 1s2, 2s2. So this is second group, right? So that's why it is 2s2. 2 is complete. So 2 beryllium plus chlorine. Which group?
Chlorine, I believe, is 17.
No, 17. No. Which you have to look the group, my friend. Group. Which group it belongs?
Group 7.
7 group. So 7 valence electron. Sir, valence electron always depend on the group. I told you how many times. Please note down on your notebook. Valence electron always decided on the basis of bonds, bond number, group number. One group, 1 electron, that is valence electron. 2 group, 2 electron, valence electron. 3 group, 3 valence electron. 4 group, 4 valence electron, like that. 7 group, and now how many chlorine? 2. So 2 multiplied by 7, you will get 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. Now, which one is least? So beryllium is the least electronegative. We put on the center atom. Now there are how many chlorine? 2. So we'll just make maximum apart 2. We can put like this. Now we will make a bond here. Bond means 4 electron. So 16 minus 4 is equal to 12 electron left. 12 electron, first you have to complete octet of the side atom. 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. So 6 electron plus 2 electron, this octet is complete. 8 electron. Similarly, this octet is complete, 8 electron. But this is, as I told you, hydrogen and beryllium and helium, they have the duet. They don't have octet. So the duet is complete. Okay, no problem at all. And there is a no electron on central atom. So this is simple geometry, or the number of arrangement of electrons, simple here, linear, 180-degree angle. So on the basis of Lewis structure, you decide the geometry of the molecule. AB3 type. AB3 type, we can write here A central and B here and B here and B here. This is AB3 type. All right, and this is example BF3, boron trifluoride. This is an example. If the molecule is giving in the exam, okay, what is the geometry of this molecule? Geometry of this molecule, you don't know whether this boron has the lone pair of electron or not. To justify, to identify whether it has or not, you have to draw the Lewis structure first. Then you will see, okay, yes, sir, there is no lone pair of electron on the central atom, so it's the same geometry as the regular molecule. Okay? All right, AB3 type. There is after getting Lewis structure, you will find there is no lone pair of electron on the center here. No electron pair. No electron pair. So this is simple a triangle like this. And now this triangle is trigonal planar. It is just like a plane, planar. If you put this triangle, all angles are equal. Equitriangle. And the angle between these two is 120. Here is 120. Here is 120. All are 120. When number of side bonds are increasing, side atoms are increasing, the bond angle is going to be decrease and decrease. So first one, AB2 type has bond angle 180. Now it is AB3 type. Then the arrangement of electron pair and the molecular geometry both are same in this case, because there is no lone pair of electron present on the central atom. If you find any lone pair of electron, so this will be changed, not this one. This will be okay, but this will change. Any question now? Hello?
No.
Yeah, any question now related to this?
Yes, teacher, could we have an example if your lone pair?
I will come later. I will finish this, then I will come with the lone pair of electron.
Okay.
Now let me finish all without lone pair of electron. It is simple. These both are same. Remember that these both are same. Both are same. Only this one is different if is there any lone pair of electron on the central atom. Then it will geometry will change. AB4 type. AB4 type. Simple you will write here. A in the central. B. Oh sorry. B, 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 B. AB4 type. Okay. Square or so this type of, and this A doesn't have any lone pair of electron. Example is methane. Right? Methane. Or maybe other example, but you have to show that whether this carbon has lone pair of electron, yes or no. How you identify? Tell me now. Whether carbon has lone pair of electron, yes or no. How you identify? First,
We should know the Lewis structure.
Lewis structure, right? If you don't know the Lewis structure, then you cannot write the geometry of the molecule correct. Okay. So first you have to write the Lewis structure of CH4. The carbon belongs to 4 group, 4 electron plus 1 hydrogen multiplied by 4, so 4 electron again. Total is 8 electron. Carbon is the, and hydrogen is the least electronegative, but I told you hydrogen never be a central atom. Understand? Write in
Yes.
note. Hydrogen never be a central atom. Only the carbon is a central atom. And how many 4 we have? So we can write 4 like this, sorry, like this, away from each other, right? Then we will make a bond. All right. So now 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds, right? Between these 1, 2, 3, 4. So total how many electrons we added? 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, right? This all 8 electron consumed. And there is a no electron left put on the central atom, nothing. So you can write this like this. This is a kind of tetrahedral structure. All right. So now this angle, all angle is 109. It's going to be reduced and reduced. This angle and this angle and this angle, all angle is 109. Remember that, okay? This is tetrahedral. Both are tetrahedral, see? Both are same. Maybe 5 type. Okay. AB5 type, right? Example is phosphorus pentachloride, PCl5. So first you have to write how many electrons phosphorus and chlorine. Phosphorus is in the group 5, nitrogen group. Okay, so it is 5 electron. 5 electron plus 7 multiplied by 5, 35 plus 5, 40. 40 electron is total, right? Now the central atom, I will put phosphorus is less electronegative, and I have to put this 5 like this, Cl, 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 away from each other, right? Cl and Cl, 5 like that, right? So just make a bond between like this. How many electrons we added? 2 to 4 to 6 to 5, 10. So you have just minus 10, 30 left. Now how to complete the octet of the side atom? Hello? How to complete the octet side atom?
Add electrons of H
How many electron chlorine has to complete the octet?
6.
6 electrons. 6 electron plus 2 octet. 6 electron. 6 electron. 6 electron. 6 electron. 6 multiplied by 5, 30, right? And 30 minus 30 is 0. 30 minus 30 is equal to 0. Nothing left. So phosphorus doesn't have any central electron on the central atom. No, nothing. So it has simple geometry. Whatever the arrangement of the electron and geometry of this, both are same. Okay. Diagonal bipyramidal, because it is having two pyramid. See, I will just write like this. This is one pyramid, and now this is another pyramid. Actually, this is I have already made like this. Look at here. There are two pyramids. The first pyramid is on this up, and the second pyramid is this one. This is first pyramid. So bi-pyramid, right? And triangle in the middle. This is the middle one. This middle one I have. This one. This is triangle, and one is. This is on the top, and this is on the bottom. There are two pyramids. Bi-pyramid. Okay, bi-pyramid. I will write here, no problem. I will draw again here. This is your phosphorus, and now this is you have chlorine, chlorine, chlorine. This is also you have chlorine. This is also you have chlorine. Right. So first of all, you will make a internal triangle, right? This is a internal triangle, right? Then external triangle, there are two triangles. These are the two triangles, right? One is up, one is down, like this. This one, and one is this one. And internal, we have one triangle is here. So this is a trigonal. This is trigonal bi-pyramidal. Bi means two. Any question now?
Doctor,
Huh.
the 2D figure is sufficient?
These two figure, it is here now. This is here.
I mean drawing the 3D because maybe.
Drawing is not going to be asked.
Okay, good.
Only the geometry. What is the geometry? I'm just explaining you here how to determine the geometry of the molecule. If you want, you can make it, no problem. But geometry only, name, not the design. This type of design you can make it. This one, simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? You have to add like this. See, the angle is going to be reduced. So now it is only 90 degree, right? 120 and 90. Two different angles. So question may be asked. Okay, which molecule, which geometry of the molecule has two angles in the molecule? You should know that. Number one, 180 degree, that is AB2 type. Number two, AB3 type, that is 120 degree angle only. Single, all bonds are 120. AB3 type, that is trigonal planar. AB4 type, tetrahedral, it has only 109.5 degrees Celsius, 5 degree, not temperature, the degree angle. And now AB5 type, it has two angles, 90 and 120. So remember that only 90 and 120, and also tetrahedral, it has 90-90. 90-90. This is tetrahedral. AB6 type. The example AB6 type is SF6. When you draw this SF6, then you will see there is no lone pair of electron on the central atom. This is S in the central. This is S. Now this is F. There is no electron on the central atom. So that's why the arrangement of the electrons or the geometry of the molecule both are octahedral. Okay, now I am going to, now this is complete without lone pair of electron. These are the examples, all examples are here. And if the molecules also here, different type of molecules, you can go through the book or it is present in the presentation also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, only 6 molecule. Examples are giving different, BF3, CH4, NH4, PCl5, SF6, and also other example. That's why I'm telling you, without writing Lewis structure, you cannot decide what geometry of this molecule. Predicting the molecular geometry, this is the rules. Draw the Lewis structure, then count the number of electrons paired on the central atom and the number of atoms bonded to the central atom, and use the Vesper theory to predict the geometry of the molecule. Hello, just 1 minute.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now the geometry of the molecule, those central atom has a lone pair of electron, then what is the effect? What is the effect of the geometry of the molecule? How it will affect? So I will write here, if central atom has lone pair of electrons, then what will be the effect on the geometry of the molecule? It is change. Remember that, okay? Hello, is it clear to you now? Hello? Whatever I
We can
wrote,
see it. Yes, we can
I
see it.
wrote here.
It's about the from what I understand about it. It was if there if a lone pair of electron is on the central atom.
On the central atom, nothing else.
Yes.
Okay, now we have this example here. I will start from, it is AB3 type. It will not start from AB2 type, okay? AB3 type, this is, you know that AB3 I already told you, that is trigonal planar. AB3 type, that is, I will write here, AB3 type, this is trigonal planar, simple trigonal planar if there is no lone pair of electron present here, trigonal planar. But if you have the central atom present on this, suppose this is AB2 and one central atom is present on A in place of B, right? AB2E, we can write here AB2 and E. But that also we consider as a bond pair. Of course, it is lone pair of electron which is present here. We can say like this, we can write like that, no problem. So this is AB3 type, AB2E type. So one lone pair of electron is present. So how we write? How many bonded atom? Only 2. How many lone pair of electron? 1. The arrangement of electron will be same, trigonal planar, but the geometry has been changed. Right? Generally, this is AB2 type. This is sulfur dioxide, SO2. Suppose I give you this one, so you have to write Lewis structure first. Sulfur is 6 plus oxygen also 6 multiplied by 2, 12 equal to 18 electron. Then you have to write sulfur on the central and oxygen is here because there are 2 oxygen, you can put like this, okay. Then you have to make bond like this, only sulfur 2 and 2 4 and minus 4 is equal to 14 electron, and after that 6 6 you will put here, 6 6 6 6 means 12, so you can put here minus 12 equal to 2 electron, and this 2 electron you can put on central atom, but still there the octet is not complete. This octet is okay, right? Oxygen octet is complete, 8 electron. This oxygen octet is complete, 8 electron. But the octet of sulfur is not complete. This only 6 electron. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, clear.
6 electrons. So how we complete the octet? Because we don't have any electron to put here. So we have to transfer
Double bond.
electron from oxygen, right? Any one of the oxygen. We can pull the transfer from here to oxygen to the sulfur. So we will make sulfur double bond here and only 4 electron here and single bond here, and oxygen the same 6 electron, and this is 1 lone pair electron here. So now the octet of all is complete. The octet is complete. Octet is complete. The octet is complete. Now all octet is complete. So now this is stable structure. So final structures we will get like this. Okay. Why geometry has changed? Because of this electron, just look at here. This 2 electron we can make like this electron, this 2 electron, it will pull this oxygen down. This will pull this bond of oxygen down. So this is a simple, you can put like this, you can put like this. This is of interaction. So due to the lone pair of electron with the bond pair of electron of oxygen, okay, the geometry has been changed. This is, we call it band. If the electrons are present on the central atom, the geometry has been changed from trigonal planar to band. Anything now you want to ask, please? How we determine the geometry of the molecule if central electrons are present on the central atom? What is the reason why it is band? What is the reason? So
because there are 2 electrons in the center and there.
There is a repulsion between electrons of the bond pair electron with the oxygen and sulfur, and lone pair of electron between sulfur, right? Which is on the sulfur. Because of that, the geometry has been changed. General arrangement of this is simple trigonal planar, but after, if you put the central electron on the central atom, the geometry from trigonal planar to band has been changed. So the question will be like this. See, that's why I told you, without writing Lewis structure, you cannot decide whether this central atom has lone pair of electron or not, because the geometry of the molecule based on the central atom. Clear? Now second type is AB4 type. AB4 type is this is AB4 type is without lone pair of electron. This one. This is without lone pair of electron. So simply you will write 4 and no lone pair of electrons is simple tetrahedral and tetrahedral. But if the central atom has lone pair of electrons, so I can write here AB3E. 1 lone pair of electron, right? 1 lone pair of electron. Now how many bonded? 3 bonded and 1 lone pair of electron. It is written here. So you have to write, the example is giving here NH3. So you have to write the Lewis structure. Nitrogen is 5 electron plus hydrogen is 3, total is 8 electron. Central atom is 9. Central atom is nitrogen and hydrogen 3. You can put apart from each other. You will make a single bond. There are 3 bonds, NH3, 6. Right. So minus 6, how many 2 electrons left? These 2 electrons you put on nitrogen. So because of this electron pair, they change the geometry from tetrahedral to trigonal pyramidal. You have to memorize these names of the geometry. If central electron is present on the central atom, if there is no electron present in the central atom, simple geometry is tetrahedral. Example, I give you carbon CH4 example, right? Okay, NH4 plus, that is the example for tetrahedral. But NH3 is not example of tetrahedral. This is example of trigonal pyramidal because of one lone pair of electron. So this is, as I told you, that this nitrogen, it has one lone pair of electron. It pulls this electron is pulled the hydrogen band towards down, like this. They change the geometry. This is interaction between lone pair bond pair, interaction. They pull the bond down. That's why this you will get trigonal pyramidal, right? This is trigonal. One trigonal is here, and another trigonal is here. So trigonal pyramidal. Because of this lone pair of electron. AB4, another type, right? Here this is done. This is done. Now this is done. Now this one is suppose 2 lone pair of electron. 2 lone pair of electron are present. Example is water, H2O. So now you have how to write the Lewis structure. Now 2 plus oxygen 6, total is 8. So oxygen is your center, and now you will put 2 atoms around it. You will make a bond, 4 electrons. So 8 minus 4 is equal to 4 electron left. And now where you put the 4 electron? Hello? Now where you will put the 4 electron? Oh,
put it in the beneath the O.
huh? Where you put these 4 electrons?
And
Huh? Hello? You don't know how to write the Lewis structure. How many times I explain you? 5 or 6 times.
Teacher, it's H2O.
This is water molecule. How to write the Lewis structure? Tell me now of the water molecule. How to draw the Lewis structure for water molecule? Come on, tell me 5 points. I told you. How you write the Lewis structure of any molecule?
find
How
the
you
total
start?
valence electron.
Valence electron, I have done now. 6 plus 2, 8 valence electron. Okay, then second point,
Then put the less electron.
Lewis structure. Okay, oxygen I put the central because hydrogen never put be the central. Then you will make 2 bonds with the hydrogen and oxygen. How many electron you put it here?
4 electrons.
4. 8 minus 4. How many electrons are left? 4 electrons. Where you put the 4 electrons?
And
On the O.
On the oxygen. Because hydrogen you cannot put it 4 electron because hydrogen is already complete. Dute rule. Hydrogen never have more than 2 electrons. Please note down this in the record book, otherwise you will get 0. You cannot write Lewis structure for any molecule. These 2 electrons, 4 electrons you can put on the oxygen. So how we write here? We will write here because of these 4 oxygen. This oxygen, 1 lone pair of electron is here, 1 is here, and hydrogen, and this hydrogen. So now because of these 2 lone pair of electron, it reflect these bond down. So you can write here, this is going to be down here, hydrogen, hydrogen, it is band, okay. Now these 2 lone pair of electron you can show like this. So now this will move down. This is called band. Now this is not tetrahedral. So this tetrahedral changed to band because of these 2 lone pair of electron. Here is 1 lone pair of electron, right? But this is not a band. This is because of 3 atoms around it. This is trigonal pyramidal. Here is only 1. Now this is band. This is just like a water, but water has 2 lone pair of electron. It has only one lone pair of electron. Its actual value is trigonal planar, but the with lone pair of electron is band. Similarly, the water molecule is also have a band. Band means you turn, right? Is this clear now? Why the water molecule has a band geometry? Because of what? Because of what? Why it has a band geometry? Because of what?
Because
How
2
you write down?
additional electron on central.
Because it has 2 lone pair of electron present on the central atom. Sometimes the reasoning question may be asked, why it has band? Why it has trigonal pyramidal geometry? Why? What's the reason? So you should know that. If you are not able to write the Lewis structure, you cannot write the answer of this question. Right? So now this is the 1, 2, 2 example with the lone pair of electron are here, and 1 example of lone pair of electron is here, and 1 example is here. So total 5 examples you have, right? This is 1 example here, 1 lone pair of electron in AB3. In AB4 also you have 2 example, and also you have AB4 type, also you have second example. So there are 3 example, and now this one is 4th example, right? But this I am not going to take it. Just only you have to study this one is base 2, because it starts from AB3. So this is 1, this is AB4, now this is 2, and now this is 3. So there are 3 examples of with lone pair of electron on the central. Okay, now this one I am not going to take it, so I delete this one. Is okay now? Understand? Hello?
Yes. So if there are electrons in the central, it will be always a band, not like all the first examples.
Just only 3 example I gave you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, having the lone pair of electron in the central atom. So these are 2 examples are here. AB4 type, only up to AB4 type. AB5 type don't look at. Okay, and these are the 2 example already here. Okay, and there is a 1 example is here. So only 3 examples. Compound can be different in the exam. It is not necessary that I will give you as SO2. or I will give you NH3, or I will give you water. No, maybe other compound also having the same structure and same geometry. So you have to write first Lewis structure. Okay, so remember that. And this one automatically, I told you, these 6 without lone pair of electron present on the central atom. You have to memorize it yourself. Number 1, linear type. Number 2, trigonal planar. Number 3, tetrahedral. Number 4, trigonal bipyramidal. And number 5, octahedral. You have to memorize the name of the formula of the geometry, name of the arrangement, and name of the geometry are same of the molecule here. No change at all. Both are same. But other 3 molecules, I gave you an example, the geometry has been changed because of lone pair of electron. Now this example is finished now. Chapter 10 is finished, and I will take another class. I will start 14.1, 42. Okay. 9.10, 9.2, 10.1 I already finished today, and other class I will finish 14.1, 14.2, and you know the quiz will be in week 13, that is chapter 14. Okay, and assignment is chapter 6 and 9.1, 9.2 and 9.4, no 9.3. An assignment I will put maybe Tuesday. All right, then you have to submit next Tuesday, one day before. Any question now? And I already put in the announcement, you can check it. Any question?